Hi, my name is Jason, and in this video I want to go over my running goals for 2021. Before I get into that, I kind of want to give a little bit of an introduction of who I am and why I like to run, and why I'm making this video. I plan to make a couple of videos kind of related to running and just exercise and performance in general, but this first one, the reason why I'm making it is more for myself, just to see how I progress over the year and if I need to adjust these goals accordingly to that. Another reason why I want to make this video is if someone stumbles upon it and can find some good advice or find it educational, that would make me so happy. Maybe not this video in particular because it's just about my running goals, but there might be some tips in here. But some of the other videos I have coming up might be a little bit more useful to others. So a little bit about myself. I'm 22 years old. I'm in grad school, so it's a little hectic, but I've been able to balance running in grad school. It's really been a stress relief more than anything. I don't think I would have been able to get through last semester without running, so that's another benefit to running, other than the just general benefits of exercise. But I started running back in the spring of 2019. I never ran more than probably like 5 miles before then. Maybe once or twice, I ran more than 5 miles before then, but I was never on the high school cross country or track team, or never in running college, obviously. The most I did in sports, I played basketball freshman and sophomore year of high school. So definitely a hobbyist at running, but over the past almost 2 years now, I've definitely improved quite a bit, and it's made me really happy. So I turned to running. I ran for maybe 2 or 3 weeks starting in the spring of 2019, and I definitely got that runner's high. I started enjoying running, and I enjoyed it so much I ended up signing up for a half marathon of that fall of 2019. Ran it. I wanted to finish, obviously, but I wanted to go under 2 hours. I wanted to go under 1 hour and 45, so that was my sub goal. I ended up running a 1 hour 47 minutes, which isn't bad, but I was really happy about finishing it and having a goal and working towards it. And then I took a break for a couple of months. I had a foot injury that November and December of 2019, and then when 2020 rolled, I kept the ball rolling almost all year, even with the COVID situation that we're currently going through, even up until now. It was kind of relaxing. So that's a little bit about me. I might go a little bit more in depth in another video about kind of the training that I did before then and what I've learned, what to do and what not to do, and from different videos and books I've read. But I'll get into the goals right now. But the first one I had, and I wrote down for myself for 2021, was to PR in the half marathon. I signed up for a half marathon in May 2021, COVID allowing, and following all the restrictions and guidelines that we need to. I have a couple of sub goals for that race in particular. So overall, I just want a PR, so break 1 hour and 47 minutes. But the big goal, just going off the training I've done up until now and from the fall, I want to break 1 hour and 40 minutes. So that is like the top goal. If I can't do that, then I want to break 1 hour and 45, so that's the second sub goal kind of. And the third one obviously is just to break 1 hour and 47 minutes. The second goal I have for 2021 is to consistently cross-train, strength train, and do core strengthening. Throughout 2020, I tried to implement strength training and core. I would do it for 3-4 weeks at a time, and then I wouldn't do it for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, and you get maybe a little benefit, but not much at all. So that's one of my biggest goals, because strength training in general is going to help me become a lot better runner. As for the cross training, I would like to hop on the bike at least once or twice a week, just for a little bit, just to throw a curveball at my body, just so it doesn't get too used to what kind of training I'm doing, and just another type of endurance training if maybe I'm not feeling right or something along those lines. That kind of leads into my third goal, which is to stay healthy. So I think I did a pretty good job of this last year. Not up until December that I had a bit of a shin splint problem, but I kind of nursed that back, and now I feel really good. But always listening to how your body is feeling, or how your mind is feeling even, and to take a day or two, or how much rest you need to make sure that you're feeling good. It's better to take a day or two off because you're not feeling well than to tough it out and potentially miss 2 or 3 or 4 weeks because you picked up a minor injury. That sets you back on how much you can progress in training, and it's just not fun. So you'll have to build back too, the endurance and the cardio that you were training so hard for. For the fourth goal for 2021 it's to increase my running volume, so increase my mileage per se. I would like to try to hit or peak at 60 miles in 1 week, maybe a couple of times this year. Like I said, I would like to hit 60 or peak at 60 miles in 1 week. Of course, I want to do it safely and follow those kind of basic rules of increasing mileage, just to prevent injury. Hopefully I can hit 60 once or twice leading up to that half marathon, but if my fitness is not allowing, or something pops up, or it's just not smart to do it, then hopefully I can do it later in the year. In my final big goal for running in 2021, it's a bit of a pipe dream, but hopefully if I work hard enough and train hard enough that I can make it, is to go sub 20 minutes in the 5K. My current PR in the 5K right now is 21 minutes and 20 seconds. I broke that in November of this year. My previous 5Ks before then, in the spring, I had one just under 22. The year prior, I had one just under 23, just under 23. And then when I wasn't really running every day, I had one, I think in 2017 I ran. It was like my first one, and that was just under 25 minutes. So I've come a long way in the past at least 3-ish years on that time, and I've learned a lot about training. So hopefully I can hit sub 20. If I can't, then sub 21 will be pretty good too. So those are my running goals for 2021. I hope to look back at this and hopefully I break all of them and meet the expectations of all of them. But I can always look back at this and adjust accordingly. And that's what any runner or any athlete or anyone should do, is look at their goals or set goals, just so that you can keep yourself accountable, but also to look back at those goals and to see if they need adjusting, if maybe they were too easy or too hard, and you can adjust them accordingly to that. I plan to make more videos about running or performance. I got my bachelor's in exercise science, and I'm currently in physical therapy school, so exercise and rehab are some of my main interests. So I would love to maybe someday make videos to help people out on those topics. So yeah, I hope this video or the next videos seem helpful to someone. If not, that's okay too. But if you have any advice for me, or if you have any questions yourself or tips, I would love to hear them in the comments, so leave a comment if you'd like. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!